do it as a triple here. This is actually one of those builds I'm going to blueprint later. There's going to be a splitter, merger splitter. And the reason I do that, where that comes in really beneficial for me, is as you start to build bus systems. So you can kind of do, doing it this way, you kind of do like a combination and breakout in one. That's what I started, the order I started to do. Now, it might not be the smartest way to do it, but for me, it's been really helpful for how I've been kind of handling it. Not going to do that yet. I'm going to do here, there, there. The reason I'm not doing that yet is no reason to overdo radiation exposure and bringing the radiation level up too high. I'll still have plenty of opportunities to fry my brain in this game, but I don't want to go through extra, if I don't have to, go through extra pain and iodine filter usage. I'm not going to. Now that I went back and did this, I'll be able to expand this fairly easy going forward if I need to add additional runs, because I'll just be able to stack conveyor risers that way. It's one of those things I wish I would have learned earlier in the game, but that's how the cookie crumbles. To quote the movie Bruce Almighty, starring Jim Carrey. All right, now here's going to be the trickery part. So we're going to bring that down. Switch over to my hover pack here. If I bring that down, it looks like I can actually inject it through the wall right below. The question is going to be, how many spots below is this? Where would it fall? That's unfortunate. But it's not the end of the world, because I think I can solve for that. So if I break it out there, go to my walls, concrete wall, conveyor 1. And then if I remove this wall bracket and bring it down, it's not going to quite work. Boo. And that's probably about as low as I can get before it's going to intersect with that pipe. I could bring that pipe in just a hair. It's micro adjustments. That might buy me some space. I'm just trying to get it cleanly through. Unless I do it there. That would work. That's great when I build it the wrong direction. But at least now I have the brackets in place. I suck. Okay, so now we're going to do logistics. We're going to do the Mark V here. That should work. All right, now since I'm bringing it in over here, what I can do rather what I want to do is just to get myself kind of locked in. That should be center. And then I can remove this and redo here. Let's go kick the tires and light the fires. A few presents while we're at it. We've been over here a little while, so we get rewarded by getting some local presents.
Do we need that?
Got quite a few of them on the other conveyor belt over there, but we'll get there in due time. Right now, we're more focused on getting this plugged in. Okay, and this is going to be, we're just going to leave it as any. Leave that as any. And here we go.
Not worth the effort. Do we need that?
Okay, so that is off because I do not have it hooked into anything yet, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot to drop off that other waste. I'm a dummy. Talk about burning through the filters there. Popping some of these things in here that I don't need to be carrying around. Beautiful. All right, let's head back over. Oh, it is raining presents over here now, though. Swing and a miss on that one. I feel like they shortened up the grab radius
Yes,
on
well done.
presents because I could be a lot further away to pick them up before. I definitely remember being able to be a lot further away before picked up, like back here. But, you know, they do what they do. It's all right. Not going to complain. They gave us this great game that has sucked up hours and hours of my life because it just fits me. It gets me. It hits me. Don't have to get all of the presents. All right. Back over here. I think we've got it. Now, it's going to be generating a new style of waste, which is okay. But I do need to make sure that I'm prepared to handle it. It's going to be generating plutonium waste now. So I'm going to go back over. It's going to be merging onto that other conveyor belt. So I'm going to go back over to the other side, and we're going to create a stack of plutonium waste handlers.
Not worth the effort.
Nope. There we go. How about I just land? Here's a novel concept. Just doing some belt upgrades since I'm going to be doing some merging.
Do we need that?
Yep, we do. All right, now here's where we're going to be building our newest tower of all the things. And pay attention to which way it's facing. there. That's a debacle. D to the debacle. And this is going to be plutonium waste, which I believe is the worst of the waste. Because of course it is, y'all. All right. So we now have the other mess handler done on that side. I'm not carrying anything toxic right now. No, I'm not. Good. Ooh. Those guys are not friendship. One down. Two down. Ooh, and a big boy over there too came over to play. Oh, two big boys. A spitter and a charger. All right. And guess what? You're my bitch. Oh, that scared the runner way the fuck off. All right. You is dead. Another one of you bastards. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good boy. All that to get a couple presents.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. And that's kind of my whole vibe is ridiculous. So there you go. Do 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 do, ba do 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 do. Hey, so my stats always get kind of messy, and I don't know if that's just something because I'm not affiliate yet and I get lag on my stats. But if you're out there, hit in the chat and let me know. It doesn't show that I've got anybody out there, but I know I have it happen from time to time where there's people out there and they'll start chatting and it'll show that I have one viewer, or no viewers, and then I'll have people chatting. And it's like, what gives? So if you are out there, let me know. Hit me in the chat. I might have some questions for you or some things to discuss. I'd just like to know who's out there too, and what do you like? So I'm also going to be introducing polls in the next week or two. So that'll be another way to engage in my stream.
A baby could have found this.
Yeah, and what would have happened if a baby had found it? I feel like we need a warning label. No? No warning label? We have the warning labels and everything else. All right. Let's tap it in. Let's take a before and after snapshot, though. All right, got my snapshot. So production was 24,910, capacity 25,570.8. We're hooked in, and we're going to switch it on. Pow. Get a little bit of a spike there as it starts to build up production. It's going to take a minute for it. Now this is going to be the part that's going to be interesting is if I throw these in here and I start to ramp up, looking at the water production and the consumption, I might need to run a secondary. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that started hitting that real tight. And I think what happened was it robbed these tank ballasts, but that might just be a head clearance issue because this doesn't look like it's actually robbing it. Yeah, it's not pulling from that at all. So there's something funky going on here. And it might be, I might need to put a pump in line. So what happened here is it looks as though something didn't quite tap in to get the flow. Like you can see here, it's just not filling. It's not pulling anything.